Hey, 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 you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I've got a beautiful candle water reading for you today. I know that some of you are missing your divine masculine an awful lot, and so I wanted to bring you a special divine masculine candle water reading. So I've got the lights out in this room on purpose so that we can see the flame, and I'm just going to light it now. I've got a gold candle today to represent abundance. I know some of us may need extra help with finances at this time or with luck at this time. And so I'm not sure how long this reading's going to go for, but I'll keep going until the candle burns out or until I'm guided to finish the messages. Okay, so I'm just going to tap in now to the Divine Masculine Collective, and I'm so grateful that you could be here today to enjoy this reading with me. These are one of my favorite types of readings to do. Already I have messages coming through, and some of them may represent animal or totem spirits for you. I have the tortoise or the turtle, and also the frog. I have an angel here as well. I have the letter H. I have the letter A. And I have someone coming through in spirit trying to tell you that they are okay. A past loved one telling you that they are okay, that they are safe, and that they miss you very much. I can see a blue dress here. I'm also getting the movie Frozen and the song from Frozen, Let It Go. Whatever you're worrying about, Divine Feminine, let it go. Focus in on the light and allow yourself to let it go. And if you need to shed some tears, do that. Spirit is here telling you that you are on the right path. Before we even get into what the Divine Masculine wants to say, Spirit are here in a big way. Let toxicity leave your life. Any negativity or any anger that you have, let it go. You are safe to love and be loved. You're doing the best you can with what you've been given. You are on the right path. Everything is working out for you. Wow. Everything is working out for you. See the flame? You might not be able to see the black smoke, but all of the black smoke coming off of the flame is letting go of any toxicity, any people, places or situations that are no longer serving you now. Beautiful energy coming through. Some of you do have loved ones in spirit coming through now, saying that they're walking next to you. They're walking right beside you. They're sending messages. They're sending messages. Look for messages, synchronicities. Okay, when you're on social media or when you're just doing things in general. Look for synchronicities coming from spirit, because they're sending you messages all of the time. You are loved, and they're so proud of you. Very proud of you. You're doing a fantastic job. Alrighty, Divine Masculine coming through now. Okay, there's something here about perfume. He's trying to get a message saying, I can smell you, Divine Feminine. Or I want to smell you. Many of them coming through as kissing the neck and shoulders in a very sensual way. I'm also seeing a bedroom setting where there might be candles. It's very erotic. It's I don't know if I can say this out loud, but I guess I have to because I'm doing the channeling. But some divine masculines, don't just want to set up the bedroom in a romantic way because it looks nice, but many of them wow, are interested in dripping candle wax on your body, sort of like an art form. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this before or not. So what's happening now is it's becoming a little bit 18 plus, but we've got this divine masculine saying that he likes your curves and he's very attracted to your buttocks or your bottom and also the curves on the side. So if you were looking at a naked body from the back sitting down, he's tempted by these curves, the love handle curves, those ones, and also by the the hips and the bottom as well. All right, so we've got a little bit devilish energy coming through here, or erotic energy coming through here. He's thinking about doing the word nasty is coming up. All right, so take that how it resonates for you. But he's also mentioning the word queen and princess here. Okay, he's saying that the spark for you is constantly growing. There's this feeling of a butterfly here as well, and this is a transformative energy. This is divine masculine coming to understand that he wants a lifetime with you, and that lifetime possibly isn't long enough to spend with you. There is so much passion here, but the passion runs really deep. I'm even seeing perhaps this, him crying. He loves you so much that he wants to cry, is what I'm getting. Divine feminine, some of you have had a few tears over your divine masculine because they've let you go for a time, or they haven't come into you for a time. And so I see tears here from both divine masculine and divine feminine. The tears from the divine masculine are because he's so in love with you. I also have an eagle here. This freedom that is felt within the twin flame journey. And also a wanting for many of them to fly across the ocean to see you. You know, many twins are in separation from a long distance away. I'm also getting the word nursing coming through. So some of you may be studying to be a nurse, or some of you might be interested in medical science in some kind of way. I'm also getting takeaway chicken. I don't know how that's relevant here, but that's what's coming through. Takeaway chicken. Take it how it resonates for you. These tears are still flowing from divine feminine here. She's really missing her divine masculine. And many of you were in communication with your divine masculine and he just left. Okay? So I'm about to delve into why he just left. Wow, okay. Many of them have had arguments with people around them and have been in their ego to deal with these people. You know, they're not generally in their ego, but with these people they needed to be. Okay. I'm also getting the blotting of ink. So there's been some signing of papers here, and this need to be a warrior. Okay. I'm getting the feeling of when we're talking about a warrior, I'm getting you know how they brand animals. I'm getting, you know, like a warrior where he's been branded. You know what I mean? It's like this. He's had to be such a hero in his own life to deal with some of the circumstances that he's earned his brand, you know. And you can probably hear the sizzling happening now as the fire, or as the flame touches the water now. He's had to be really, really strong. I want to know why he's crying. Okay, it looks like something's happened in his karmic life. I'm just trying to get a little bit more clarity on this. I feel like for some of them, just give me a minute. Okay, so it's like this explosive energy going on where he's been arguing. I also feel like it's something to do with electricity here. It's like, you know, some of them haven't had very good connections with their electricity, or something to do with power or a power network. Some outages with power. I still want to know why he's crying. I'm just going to come over to here, see if I can get some answers onto why he's crying. Okay, he's speaking now. Divine Feminine, you have no idea what you mean to me. You are the peace in my life. Wow. Wow. See that? Did you see that? Some divine masculines are burnt out. Wow. That was huge. That was also the passion that they feel when they're with you. Goodness me, I didn't expect that to happen. That was huge. So something explosive here has made them realize how much you mean to them. Okay, they may have had a very big argument or a very big situation went down. Okay, and they really feel like they can't communicate with you for right now because they're not in the right frame of mind. There's this shielding going on. You know, if you could imagine a gift when it's wrapped, you know how people do that just for a laugh? You know, they wrap it and wrap it and wrap it and wrap it and wrap it, and someone has to keep undoing it and undoing it, you know. It's like there's all these layers going on here, and something's really hurt them, and so they've kind of wrapped themselves up with layers here so that they can't feel the pain anymore. We have intermittent tears. So there was a lot of tears flooding before, and now there's intermittent tears. They are, perhaps the anger's gone now that they were having, and now we just have tears. So I'm not 100% sure what's gone on. But I feel like it's related to family, some kind of family thing gone on here. Let's just see what happens now. Divine Masculine, what else can you tell us now? Okay, they're saying it's hurting. Yeah, it's hurting. Some of them are really hurting or hurt by what someone said or done. And it's this numbness, this numb feeling, unless they're thinking of you. So as they think of you, they're like, she's my haven, she's my, you know, take gender how it resonates always. She's my haven, she's my rock, she's my solitude, she's my angel. I'm even getting here, she's my angel. She makes me feel whole. You know, how didn't I see this before? Why didn't I see how important she was? I need her to know how important she is. So we have this continual crying now. Divine Masculine understanding the pain that Divine Feminine has been through before. You know, if you've ever been the Divine Feminine that kind of felt like, you know, you love them too much, or you were sending too many messages, or you know, extra emojis, or, you know, I don't know, sending sparkles and angels and so much love, and, you know, it's like you felt like maybe you were, you know, killing them with kindness in some kind of way. Well, this is exactly what they want to do with you now. There is this feeling of emptiness here and aloneness. They're trying to fill it themselves. Some of them are reaching out to things like food, or I can see some are perhaps using the gym, you know, like exercising. And also some are perhaps even drinking a little bit, not too much, but just, you know, to just take the edge off, which is never a good thing. But it's this crying, you know, how didn't I see that she's so special to me? How didn't I realize that she, you know, she's so important to me? And so what can happen here, divine feminine, is when divine masculine finds himself in love, is the hormone estrogen can increase, and this is what's occurring for him. So as the divine masculine falls deeper in love with divine feminine, it feels unusual because the testosterone levels decrease. And as the testosterone levels decrease here, there's that need for running away to go and, do something physical, or, be creative in some kind of way to allow this, feeling of testosterone to come back, because that's where they feel most grounded. Some divine feminines may be seeing swans or ducks or geese or birds at this time, especially birds that pair with one another. And this is an indication that union is on its way. We also have the kundalini here, or the serpent or snake, representing the kundalini rising. Okay, so as divine masculine goes away and, I'm going to say, endures the separation from his twin, this ignites the passion. Okay, so he already knows that he's in love with divine feminine, but now as he reaches to do some kind of physical exercise, or as he reaches into this creative space to get away from that, estrogen kind of feeling, the passion reignites inside of him. And now we have a longing. Wow. Now we have a longing and a gluing effect coming on. It's like some of them can't get enough of, looking up your photos or thinking of you in a sexual way. We had the body coming through before, with the curves. And this feeling here is kind of driving him a little bit crazy, because he feels the need to release in a sexual kind of way. All right, so the tears are going to turn into passion. And I can see a horseshoe here now, representing good luck for the twin flame journey. I also feel like divine feminine, as hard as it's been for her, wow, look at that now. See the sparking? This is the twin flames coming together. Some of you may have merged into union in a sexual way, in the ethereal. But we have a double flame here now. So as you think of your, I don't know if you can see that double flame there. Oh wow, there it is. Can you see when I wiggle? There's a double flame. So as you increase your love for yourself, divine feminine, the divine masculine increases his love for you. Wow, look at that. And that's the truth. Some of you may also get pregnant if you're not careful, if you're in physical union. Okay, so just be aware of that. Now, what else does he want to say? We know how much passion. Look at this ignition of passion here. Did you see the little bubble there? The circle? Oh, there it was again. I love it. I love it when spirits show us twice. That's so cool. That was representative of 2 wedding rings. Many of you may be engaged or going to get married. But we've got this really big Aladdin kind of feeling right now. It's like whatever you want to manifest is able to happen. Look at this. We also have a celebration on its way for both twins. There's something, a birthday might be coming up soon or some kind of special occasion. But the twins here will be celebrating in the future. I have a seal here, and I also have the Dr. Zeus book series. I think, is it Dr. Zeus or Dr. Seuss? I'm not sure how to say it, but that's coming through here quite strongly. I'm also receiving Jim Carrey, the actor, coming through now. That might be relevant for some of you. Okay, I can see a baby's bottle as well, which will resonate for some of you. And many of them trying to come to you physically across the water. Okay, if it's not by aeroplane, it's by boat. Okay, and I'm also getting an image of someone driving through the mountains. And I'm hearing Rocky Mountain High, which is, I think, a song by John Denver. I'm seeing an apple orchard as well. And I'm also seeing the ocean and dolphins here. We have a new moon as well. This passion is crazy. It's like, it's not just a sexual passion, it's a desire to spend the life, their life with your life. It's the desire to do everything together. It's this kind of, if you're brushing your teeth, I want to come and brush mine too. If you're cooking dinner, I want to help you. If you're going to go to bed now, even if I'm not tired, I want to lay in bed with you too. It's this, I just want to do everything with you. I'm getting the children's book called Animalia coming through now. I'm also getting a dinosaur coming through. I don't know why that's relevant, but for someone it may be. I'm also getting the word sewing. Some divine feminines may like to sew or, do some kind of craft. What else do you want to say to us, divine masculine, here? We're getting a depth of emotion here that feels almost magical. He wants to fill you up with a magic. And many of you don't know there's a surprise coming. He has been manifesting something special for you. It might be a gift, or it might be even a surprise visit. But there's a massive smiley face here. If you can just imagine for a moment your divine masculine coming to you and you holding one another, hugging one another. It's this feeling of reunion. I'm also seeing airports reunions here. Wow, lots of hugging, lots of tears going on. I'm also getting this sense of magic. Something magical is here. Have a look at the flame now. Something magical is here. It's that kind of circus feel, like if you sat in the front row of the circus and it was about to start, and you'd have dances or something in to start the show. And it's kind of like, I'm getting the words, on with the show. This is it. This is, something big is about to come down. Something big is about to happen. Something really exciting. And it's something that Divine Feminine isn't expecting here. Okay, let me take a look at that there. Wow, that looks like a gold nugget to me. Because the candle's gold. It also looks a little bit like a butterfly. Beautiful energy coming through from Divine Masculine. I just want to see if he wants to say anything else now. There's been some anger, but then even if he's had to deal with things in his karmic life that have made him sad, it's been this bliss because he knows that he can come to you. So, even if everything's going crazy in his karmic world, he can always come back to you. But this separation is for a reason. This is when the Divine Masculine has all of these epiphanies here. He knows that you're different. He might take a break from someone else in his karmic life, and they'd be like, if he came back in, they'd be like, well, where have you been, man? You shouldn't just ghost me, or, whatever that's called. You shouldn't just leave me hanging. But he knows that you'll wait for him, and I don't know, he doesn't feel guilty, but he kind of just feels bad that he didn't see this before, that sometimes he's made you wait. He's saying, sometimes I'm as slow as a turtle, but I know where it's at. That is what he's saying. I know where it's at. I know where the love is. I know that my foundation is you. There's a really beautiful thing coming through now too, is that he feels as though he can build with you. He feels as though he can start, I want to use the word enterprise. For some of you that might be relevant, but it's more than that. It's that even if his past has been not so great, he knows that with you it's going to be different, because he can feel you, Divine Feminine. Many of you aren't aware that he can actually feel your body, which sounds really weird, but it's not. I mean, Divine Feminine should understand this anyway, because you can feel your Divine Masculine. If he's kind of in that sexually or passionate mode, you can feel him. Well, he can also feel you, but not just when you're, in a sexual mode. He's coming through now saying, I can feel you all of the time. So, if you've got a sore tummy, or if you've got a bit of a lonely feeling or expression, it's like he can feel all of that. So some of these tears that he's been shedding have been for you, and your willingness to wait for him, and his gratitude for that willingness. Okay, so the Divine Masculine has one last message to say now before we go. And he says he wants to wrap you up in his love. He wants you to know that he will always, always be with you. He says Wow, I'm sort of tearing up a bit here. Wow. Sorry. Wow. I didn't expect it to be so emotional. So sorry. Oh, wow. I love you to the end of time. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you for loving me. You'll always have the most special place inside of my heart. He's showing me a cave, and he's also showing me that he wants to make love to you in a deep way, in a passionate way, in a way that fuels both of you and kind of shuts out the 3D world. He says, I don't ever want anything to hurt you. I want to protect you. I want to nurture you. I want to hold you in my arms and cover you with my love. You are the reason for my life. You are every season in my life. I will never love another the way I love you. Please don't forget me when I'm separated from you. Please know that if I could talk to you, I would. The only thing that matters to me is you. You are my heart and my soul and my inspiration. Every breath I take now will be for you. Every move I make is because of you. Wow. I think about you when I look at the stars and the moon. I think about you when the sun warms my face. I think about you when I'm working. And I think about you most times during the day. I want to come to you strong. I don't want you to see my vulnerability or my weakness. I want you to feel safe with me, knowing that I love you, knowing that I am the other half of you. You've shown me unconditional love. You've shown me integrity. You've filled me up with your blessedness. And you've filled other people's lives up with your charity and your kindness. Your humility and your love and everything about you is perfect. I don't know how others could have ever let you go. I kind of feel as though my love is a river for you. It keeps flowing in an unending movement of water. I want to feed you with my love. I want you to know that my heart belongs to you and only you. I want to say that I belong to you and you belong to me. I nearly started speaking a wedding vow just now. Divine Feminine, I don't want to leave this conversation that we're having now. I want to keep telling you how beautiful you are. I want you to know that I'm going to contact you soon. Listen out for my messages and know that we are never separate. Know that you ignite me. Know that in every moment you are the one who makes me feel like I'm special. I want to make a promise to you before I go, and that is that I'll always try and do my very best to be kind to you. I'll always do my very best to show you that you're not alone. I'll always do my very best to bring out the best in you. All the money in the world cannot buy me you. There is nothing like you in all of the world. It wouldn't matter where I traveled to, I would never find such a gem as precious as you. The way you love me is beautiful. The way you wait for me is precious. The way you ooze out this sensuality, this eroticism, and this purity all at the very same time leaves me speechless. I can't wait for us to touch one another. And without sounding too rude, I can't wait to be inside of you. Can't wait to hold you. I know that I've been gone for a little while. If we are in communication, I know that sometimes I take a little while to come back to you. In some ways, I like this mystery to leave you wanting and waiting for me. And sometimes I kind of feel bad that I make you wait for me to come back. I guess I want you to have time to miss me. And I guess sometimes I get swept up in my life with others. I'm going to try and contact you more regularly now, because there's been some things that I've seen recently that have made me see the importance of being, I want to say, cordial or regular. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. Your smile could solve all of the world's problems in a heartbeat. You make me feel brand new. You make me feel important. You make me feel loved. You make me feel as though I mean something. I want you to pick up the closest book to you when you can and open it to page number 5. There's a message on page 5 for you from me, and you'll know it when you see it. Okay? Even if it's a cookbook or, I don't know, whatever kind of book it is, page 5, the closest book to you, there's a message in there from me. I'm going to contact you real soon. If it's not in the physical, it'll be in the ethereal. But I know you're excited now to check out page 5 of that closest book that's nearest to you. And if you don't own any books, it'll be the 5th ebook that you see on Amazon. Open it up to page 5. You know how you can have a free little sneaky peek read. Before I go, I'm going to tell you that I love you, that you mean everything to me. You are the world. You are my world. You are my everything. I miss you to the moon and back. And we'll be together really soon. I love you. I adore you. Man, when I can hold you, it's gonna be bliss. When our lips touch, it's gonna be sensational. Can you feel it? Can you feel the excitement of when we come together? Can you feel how good it's gonna be? I can. Let us continue to think of each other in a loving way. Let us continue to bless one another with unconditional love. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so that was our candle water reading for or from your divine masculine. I hope you got some beautiful messages there, and I really can't wait for you to tell me what you thought of this in the comments section. Feel free to share the video if you believe that it might help some people, even on a page that or something like that. This message is important, and I hope it gets out to the people who need it most. I love you all very much. Donkey's here. He's saying goodbye. Cookie's here, and he's also saying goodbye. Thank you so much for joining us here. And if you need me, my services are below. Don't forget, I've got the manifesting course just up and done. I've got the how to start your own online business course as well. The Ascension package is now available. and going great guns with the people who are doing that, people having major shifts in their lives, coming into union with themselves first and foremost, and then into union with their twin. I also do half an hour readings, and you can ask up to 8 questions and you'll receive your own video, just like this one. I can either do tarot for you or candle water readings or a half and half reading, whichever you'd like. What else? Anything else, you can just check out my all of my information for my services in the description box below. And if you need to reach out to me, my email address is there. Okay, so have a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm sending you love and peace from Australia, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone. Bye.